I may be old. My hair is graying and my heart is as moldy as my hair is. But I have enough in me to share with you all a story about how a proud miller was tricked. Oh, how I pray to God that miller breaks his neck. A miller once lived out in the countryside. He took pride in the smallest things, as he could play pipes and fish and mend fish nets. Known for swearing vengeance on anyone who crossed his path, no man dared lay a hand on him. He was clever, slick, as he gained a reputation for stealing grain from his clients. His life, full of hypocrisy. Claiming to be an upright man, he said he would not marry any woman who was not well educated and a maiden. So his chat was centered on dirty money. He was generous with his wife. As her dowry, he gave many a brass dish to make alliance with his family. One day, a manciple lay sick. Men thought he would die, but the miller had the nerve to cheat a dying man. So, he stole 100 times more than he did before. 2 scholars then claimed that the miller wouldn't even dare to steal from them. So they bravely dared to bit their necks. One was Tiger, the other, Bill.
Say now, what brings you here?
We have come to learn the secrets of your trade.
We've actually come to grind our grain and carry the flour home. Would you be willing to help us get home as quickly as possible?
It's my job. Of course I'll help. But in the meantime, what would you 2 boys be doing?
Well, by God, I'll stand right by the hopper.
You know, I have never yet saw how the hopper wags to and fro.
I hope they know how predictable they're behaving. I think that they can't see past their college degrees. By golly, I'll blur their eyes for them. Oh, how I don't care a weave for all their awfulness.
Patter cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Pat it and shape it and mark it with B. And bake it in the oven for baby and me.
The miller was looking for the perfect time to set their horse loose.
Woo-wee! Now that the grain is done, I'll just tie up your sack, and you'll be well on your way.
Alas, our horse is loose. Bill, for God's bones, get a move on.
What? Which way is he gone?
By God, you're an idiot.
Did you never take the time to ask yourself, why didn't you put the horse in the barn?
Don't pour the blame on me. How about you start whistling and help me catch that horse?
We need to get that horse back home.
Very good, Bill.
But shortly, until it was night, they couldn't, though they did all they could.
Where are we to stay?
If there is space such as this, you shall have a part of it. My house is small, but you college boys, by your clever thoughtfulness and your logical arguments, can make a place of only 20 feet a full mile wide.
The thing is, well, I don't know if it's the right time to say this, but I'm actually really hungry.
I beg you, dear host, get us some meat and drink so we can make merry.
Gay.
We'll pay you, honestly and in full.
Miley, get these boys some goose and ale.
They supped and they talked to give each other solace. But the miller should have sensed trouble. His daughter had a bed all by herself, right there in the same room as the 2 scholars. There was no choice. Do you know why? Because there was no other room in that lodging. Drunk with strong ale, they needed no sleeping potion that night.
Bill, do you hear that? That whistling noise?
I could hope that's only the miller's breathing, but I think he's just not able to control his bottom.
His wife plays a strong bass accompaniment.
Honestly, I'm just wiped out and disgusted. Let's talk no more.
Are you asleep? I can't sleep. I mean, how can I? Listen to the wet noises around us.
Whoever heard such awful noises?
What? I have a sudden urge. I'm going to screw you on your wrench.
Justify yourself. The last thing I want to do is get in trouble with the law.
The law guarantees some easement, you see. There's a law that says that if a man is harmed in one point of the law, then another point he shall find relief. Our grain is stolen, truly, no denying that, and you and I have had one hell of a day.
So you are supposing, well, an eye for an eye? But Tiger, be careful. The miller is a dangerous man.
We'll fly for him.
He was so close before she could see him that it was too late for her to cry out.
Let's just say, well, to put it simply, they became one.
Tiger, will you stand on his forehead?
I'll leave you two alone.
Alas, I almost went wrong. Oh, Jeeves, I could have gotten into so much trouble. How could I have mistaken him for my husband?
Well, she made the mistake anyway.
Oh, I hadn't had such a merry fit for a long time. I never knew you had it in you, honey.
Bill was also enjoying himself as he plunged hard and deep, well, like a madman.
Farewell, my sweet maiden. Day has come, and I can stay no longer. But always, wherever I walk or ride, I am your own clerk. That I swear.
Dear love, go, farewell. But before you leave this bed, I have a confession to make. Near the entrance of this door lies a beautiful birthday cake. I'm sure you can imagine where my father and I got the flour from. Take it and be gone before he awakes.
Wake up, you pighead. Bill, get up. I can't believe we were able to get away with dirtiest deeds. I was able to sleep with the miller's daughter. The best part is that he will never know. Ha!
You slimy ball of filth! Who is this who dares to make bold to degrade my daughter who comes of such fine lineage?
The miller then just lost it. He punched Tiger in the face, and they began to wrestle. It was a bloody fight. The moon was able to light up the room just a little. As her husband and Tiger wrestled, she spotted Tiger's nightcap. She took her best aim with Tiger's own 9-iron, but instead she smote the miller on his bald head.
Mercy, mercy, I'm dying. Show some compassion, I'm an old man.
What have I done? It's not what it looks like, honestly. I don't know what happened. Oh God, what have I done? What have I done? I have to make this right.